Hello, hi, and welcome to EmpathicFire. I am your reader, Jay. These are going to be general messages for the sign of Pisces in mid-March 2021. Hello, Pisces. How are you guys doing? I hope that you are doing well. All right, friends, for the last time this year, happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday, Pisces, whether you celebrated at the end of February or you celebrated here in March, whenever your day is or was. I hope it was a fabulous time. I hope you were around people who love you and care for you, and you had a wonderful time bringing in your solar return. I think the birthday, anybody's birthday, should be like one of the most important days of their lives. I know a lot of people don't make a big fuss, but your girl, I'm all for it. So hopefully if you guys are like me and you care about your birthday and you love your birthday, you had a good time celebrating yourself, okay? In general, though, I hope you're safe, happy, healthy, and secure at this time, Pisces, wherever you are in the world. Take good care of yourselves and those that you know and love. Spread some of that kindness and that goodness to people you don't know so well, even a perfect stranger. Helps raise the vibration for the collective, and of course, it's good karma for you. All right, guys, no other announcements. Oh, wait, no, there are announcements for you guys. Since this was your birthday season, I did some stuff for you. So I did your overall on the first day of Pisces season back in the end of February. So if you didn't see that video, look through the history here on my channel and you'll find it. Also did your live Sunday the 14th. So if you missed that, you can find that also if you scroll through the videos on the channel in case you missed those two uploads, or any other upload that you're looking for. You can look on your Pisces 2021 playlist and you'll see that stuff. Okay. Now the general messages, or excuse me, the general intro. Here we go. Anything you want, it's in the description box. Timestamps down there. Information on how to book a personal reading with me is down there. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, there's a link for that in the description box as well. Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Pisces messages most pertinent and poignant for Pisces at this time in mid-March 2021. Please show them to me. For Pisces in mid-March 2021. Okay. All right, first card out was the Ace of Cups, Tower in reverse, and then the Eight of Cups. Pisces. Ace of Cups, Tower reverse, secondary major for Aries and also sometimes Scorpio, and the Eight of Cups. Well, Pisces. I feel like for some of you, a love connection that you have or that's fairly new, for some of you might hit a snafu. I feel a little bit of a snafu with this Tower in reverse. You know, just because it's in the reverse doesn't mean it doesn't happen or it's negated from its upright position. I just feel it's stalled or it's a little less than. And the Eight of Cups, I think, is, you know, a disappointing energy. Someone or you or someone else, thank you, in the situation, is possibly disappointed as to how things are developing. Oh, wow. Okay. So they're giving me with the Tower in reverse. For some of you, if it's like a new connection, for some of you, it could go ghost. You could ghost someone or someone ghosts you. Because I feel like there was something happening, but this Ace of Cups in this deck is actually kind of a dreary Ace of Cups, right? It doesn't look incredibly inviting if you look at the color scheme, you know, and if you're not into skulls, I guess that might not be so inviting to you as well. But and it's overcast, it's like a very heavy rain, so I'm like, it doesn't really give us feelings of like flourishing or blooming love, right? It gives us this feeling of like, why is it not focusing well today? There we go. All right, it's giving us this feeling of like things that aren't as sunshiny or happy or in some senses possible, because again, the Tower in reverse isn't an avoidance of the Tower, or the Tower doesn't strike in your life at all, Pisces. And again, this is coming through as like a very love-oriented reading or something that's geared towards your dating, romantic side, you know. But it's being in the reverse, it's a lesser than. So the lesser than a breakup is a ghosting situation. to a certain degree, especially for those where like it's a new dating situation, which again, aces represent the possibilities, the new opportunities, the chances that, come into our lives. So you might have been talking to someone, Pisces, things may have been going well on your end, but for them or for you, it can go vice versa. This is a general reading. Things just kind of fizzle out and you or they, Eight of Cups, disappear. Eight of Cups is a progressive card. It's looking for that happier state of mind or that happier situation, that happier outlook, that more content and fulfilled feeling. Okay. And Eight of Cups is, I've had enough of this, whatever this is. Now, for some of you, it's not about ghosting or anything like that. And it might not even be about a breakup, but there is some emotional discontentment here, period. It doesn't have to be strictly in your dating life. For some of you, this has nothing to do with the people that you're dating, committed to, just having a little bit of a friends with benefits situation, whatever it is. For some of you, it has nothing to do with those types of relationships. But in general, there is some emotional disenchantment and a feeling of being unfulfilled or lacking in some type of way. Now, for those where this isn't about another person, this is maybe how you're feeling about your prospects in life, or maybe you've had a rough go of things in your job or with family members, whatever. This is possibly a momentary depression, okay, of some type. You might have had an offer or wanted to receive an offer, or you gave an offer. You put your best foot forward in a new area where your heart was in it. It could have been you were trying to propose something at your workplace. Maybe, the office or the company needed new ideas and you put your idea forward, but it was never accepted. It was rejected. So there's like after the offer isn't received well, there's a little bit of a considerable disappointment, I should say, with the Eight of Cups there. It's not a total loss for most of you where this isn't a relationship thing. If it's work, if it's family, it's like a setback, or it's again, if you had a creative idea and you pushed it forward and whoever is in charge of deciding said, you know what, Pisces, we're not really going that route, but thank you for your input. Thank you for what you brought to the table. We'll consider it going forward. It's like that. It's like a setback. It's like what I can best describe as a soft rejection. Okay. But again, others of you, going back to the dating situation, if you're just dating people, you're kind of, feeling folks out, this could be a ghost situation, legit. Okay. Or they're letting me know, for some of you Pisces, like it's a ghosting situation that you or the other person isn't over. It happened a while ago. It's not even upcoming, like that happened and you or they are still not over it. I don't need to clarify anything. I feel pretty solid in some of those messages. If they resonate with you, that's cool. That's part of your message. If they don't resonate at all, that's also cool. It's just not for you. Don't worry about it. But let's get further information here regarding the situation for Pisces. What else can you tell me regarding the situation for Pisces? Oh, interesting. Okay, so look at how the person is sort of like stroking their chin. Like it's almost like like they're thinking about something. So if the ghosting happened, whenever it happened, it wasn't done lightly in some cases, not all. In some cases, it was totally frivolous. It was a total, chicken shit way to get out of the relationship, to get out of, the connection, whatever. In some cases, it was a very deeply considered decision to walk away, to no longer respond, or this is someone considering possibly going back to, or they're still, again, it's like the person who can't get over it. So there is some contemplation with the Eight of Cups. In some of your cases, there was contemplation before the Tower moment, before the breakup, before the walking away, before the rejection of your proposal at work, whatever, and or there's heavy consideration after the Tower. It can go either way, okay? So yeah, further information here for Pisces regarding the situation. Show me, please. What else can you show Pisces regarding the situation? One more, please, for Pisces. Interesting. Okay. All right, so first card was the Four of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be dealing with, but don't have to be. And then the Eight of Swords. And you don't want to focus. To hell with you. But you get the gist of it. I think we can kind of see it. All right, Pisces. So there's a little bit of a happy homemaker feel coming from the Four of Pentacles, or there's this feeling of like roles and duty or something like that, and that's compounded because it's coming next to the Queen of Pentacles. So I think for you, Pisces, if you're dealing with romantic connections or even friendships, people can ghost in non-romantic situations. A friend could have ghosted without any romantic entanglement at all, or a family member, something like that. But there's something about like playing roles and like doing what you're told or doing what is expected of you, and that is tiresome, or that is burdensome, or that is just sort of a safe bet, and that safe bet is somewhat unattractive. I don't know why, but somehow the safe bet is unattractive, Pisces. So maybe that's it. Maybe some of you Pisces, the people that you're dating, or the person that you were interested in, or the friends that you had, like maybe there's like too much of a good thing going on there. Like some people are really not interested or attracted to or feel capable to match with someone or a situation that is incredibly stable, that's pretty nurturing and fulfilling, or able to take care of the physical needs, which is coming from the Queen of Pentacles. So you might have had a friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever, who was taking care of business. You guys always went on nice dates. You had a cool apartment or house that you lived in together. Bills were paid on time, shit like that. Like someone here maybe found that to be exhausting or too much pressure, or like confined possibly with the Four of Pentacles. Like being expected to match this person's energy, match this person's capability in terms of making a happy home was too much. Or the prospect of settling down was too much, and somebody's like, you know what, I'd rather not. I don't know where this is going for the majority of you, because this is such a mixed energy for the Pisces that I'm reading for. Some of you are very much interested in settling down, but the person or the people that you've been dating are not, or it's the vice versa. You have no interest in settling down, and the person does, or whichever way I said it the first time, I don't remember. But anyway, so... And that could also play again with friendship and family. Like if this is about family, maybe you had to live with your family for a while, your parents or something like that, and they gave you the offer, you can stay here as long as you want, but you have to abide by our rules, which is not going to break your relationship apart between parent and child, but it is kind of quote unquote ridiculous if we're dealing with like people who are adults. If you're 28 years old and you have a curfew in the home of 1 a.m., like as a courtesy, I get it, but like for some of you, you're dealing with a person, or you were dealing with an energy that's pretty hard line. And the Queen of Pentacles isn't hard line by themselves, as in terms of tarot, by the card by itself, but in combination with the Four of Pentacles next door, I feel there was a lot of rules and regulations placed over your head or in the situation, period, and that's unattractive to some people, okay? That's the long and the short of it. Also, because of the artwork on this card, it could also be viewed as manipulation, because what do we see? We see this woman, this character playing with like these little figurines in this like miniature scale, or this miniature town, right? It's like playing with Barbies or something. So there's like this putting people in their place, wanting people to follow the rules, wanting people to commit to the structure that is already in place. This town, this little miniature set wasn't, likely constructed in a day, or at least the last hour. There was meticulous effort put into creating this scene, and here you have one person who's trying to manipulate how the other characters or the other little figures down in the town are going to perform and move around the space. Yes, so someone in your situation, possibly you, Pisces, because again it can go the other way, but I feel most of this energy, it's happening to Pisces. It's not Pisces doing this, but again, if you're a cross watcher, hello, you're validated as well. It feels like somebody here is pulling the strings, is puppeteering a little bit, and that's uncomfortable for someone. Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords, if you're familiar with tarot, in this particular deck, it kind of mimics more the Eight of Wands traditionally. But the Eight of Swords, despite how this looks, traditionally is talking about feeling stuck, feeling burdened, or less on the burden, but more feeling stuck, feeling isolated, feeling incapable of freeing yourself from your situation or finding any type of solace, any type of solution. These two eights, again, eights are about progression. They are about change and transformation. And again, with this figure over here kind of stroking the chin in like a consideration gesture, you have the Eight of Swords right below it. So there is a lot of thought behind the act of moving away. So again, if this was a live-at-home situation with your parents or any other family member, and there were strict rules or certain expectations put on your shoulders that you couldn't or you're not willing to fulfill, there is a serious consideration of how to progress out of that situation, how to distance yourself or sever away from that connection or that living situation specifically. Yeah. If this is, again, dating, someone might have felt kind of smothered, because the Queen of Pentacles next to the Eight of Swords can be a smothering energy. Like, not only are the expectations high, but there's like sort of like a micromanaging or like a helicoptering around the situation, like status check, like keep me informed at all times. And it's just like, can I breathe without you? Can I go to the bathroom without you? Can I do anything without you needing to know what's happening? So it's like overbearing. This someone in this situation feels that another person was overbearing and overreaching. While I think the Queen of Pentacles character, whoever it is, it doesn't have to be an earth sign, does not have to be a female, does not have to be a mother figure in your life. It could be anybody. But the Queen of Pentacles character is definitely thinking they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart. They're doing it for the betterment of the other people in the situation, or you specifically, Pisces. And they do it because they love you, or they care about you, or they want to see you happy, things like that. It's not malicious. For the most part, this energy isn't malicious. In some of your cases, it might be. But for the most part, what I'm feeling is a person who doesn't know how they affect another person. Okay? Let's get some advice, and then we're going to wrap this up. So what's the advice regarding this situation for Pisces? What is the advice in this situation for Pisces? Oh, gosh. Nine of Pentacles, right? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. I don't know why I wanted to say six, because I know what the six is in this. This is the clock. But anyway, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so go and do you. Do you, boo-boo. Nine of Pentacles. Pisces, I don't support ghosting in theory, because I think you don't have to do that. But if someone makes it impossible to communicate, Eight of Swords, communicate with them why you need distance, why you need space, why it's not going to work out, why you're no longer interested. If like someone's not taking no for an answer, I get why you ghost. If a person seems level-headed, mature, tell them, I'd actually prefer to be single, or I don't think I want to take this to a commitment. I'd rather us continue to date, or let's still see other people, or let's be friends, something like that. You don't have to, obviously, you don't owe anybody your friendship. You don't owe anybody a consolation. But at the same time, if you can avoid ghosting, or if you're the cross watcher and you're dealing with Pisces, if you can avoid ghosting, I absolutely support that. again, in theory, if someone's being a total jackass and kind of a loony and they don't take no for an answer, they're not reading the signals right, or you told them straight up, let's just be friends, and they're still like, buying you roses and, chocolate covered strawberries and all that shit. I get it. So where you can, treat people like the adults that they should be, especially if they show you, But anyway, Nine of Pentacles. So it's very much a solo energy. It's very much an energy of independence and taking care of yourself and doing well on your own, okay? Some of you, this is a detachment away from the dating scene, period. You're not interested in dating anybody else because you're fulfilling your own cup. You're fulfilling your own needs, yes? In other cases, like I said about the living with family, this is you possibly doing a small flex and like getting your own place, or like, taking care of things in your own way. There's something going back to that living with family situation where some of you, your mom or your dad or your cousin or your brother or your sister, whoever you live with, they want you to do things their way. And the Tower is basically, I'll do it, but I'm not going to do it that type of way. So there's a departure from their expectations. You might still live with them. You might still, spend time with them or whatever, but you're going to do it your way. So it's not to say that you're going to drop your responsibilities and say, screw you. It's more of like, I'll do it, but I got to do it my way. Okay? All right, Pisces, that is your reading for mid-March. If you like this reading, like buttons down below, leave a comment if you choose, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed before. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see when I do uploads, okay? Pisces, if you want to get at me for a personal reading, information is down below. And again, guys, happy birthday. I'll see you next year when it comes to your birthday season. I hope you have a wonderful 2021. And thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.